Good afternoon everyone, and now for something completely different once again. This is an unashamed plug for my latest book, which has been published by Amazon and at present is available on amazon.co.uk or is available through myself via Scrapman Jenkinson at yahoo.com, and the book is this one. My life as a sculptor thus far. And there of course is the name which I have become known by in the art world, the Scrapman, purely because I use scrap metal in all my works. And it says here, this is the story of how Graham Jenkinson became known as the Scrapman through a chance meeting in Shibden Hall, which set him out on an amazing journey. This is the story of how I got into reclaimed metal sculpture and of all the exhibitions and the people I have met. This is taking it from the year 2001 right up to today, and here are a couple of the bits that I make out of scrap metal. As you can see here, there's a bird. This one is made from some scrolls from a gate, the head of a pick, some nuts for the eyes. There's another adze tool, I believe they're called, like an axe. Machetes for wings, and the legs here are made from an old garden fork. And here is Baphomet 666, as you can see. Again, he's made from scrolls from a garden gate, general junk metal, nuts and bolts, and a cog for the base. I particularly like this piece for personal reasons. I quite like that piece. And here's another, which as you can see is a tulip, and it's made from old cutlery and scrap metal, and that's a Christmas decoration hanging from it. My story began in Shibden Hall in Halifax, and the meeting of a man called Kevin Noble, who asked me if I was modelling myself on Arthur Dooley. And I had to confess that I knew nothing about Arthur Dooley. I'd never heard of him in my life. And he informed me that Arthur was in fact a very famous sculptor who was based in Liverpool back in the 1960s. So, after this meeting I sent a few emails out to different art galleries in Liverpool asking about Arthur and if anybody knew of his work or where I could see some, as there was nothing on the internet at that point in time. A couple of days later I got a lovely email back from a lady called June Lawney, who is the art director for the Liverpool Academy of Arts, who informed me that yes, she knew Arthur, and the actual Liverpool Academy of Arts was where Arthur had his studio. She asked me to send some images of my work to her, which I did, and an exhibition was set up shortly afterwards, after June agreed that my work was like Arthur's early work. and I was given an exhibition with a Liverpool artist called Tom Rydyke, and the rest is history, as they say. That first ever exhibition was amazing. To go from being nobody, I still am a nobody, I am just who I am, but to go from never having any experience as such within the art world to being interviewed on BBC Radio Mersey and having an exhibition in the Liverpool Academy of Arts, which is a place where I have exhibited many, many times since, and I have met some wonderful people over the years. Sir Ken Dodd, he opened one of the exhibitions that I was involved in. He was a lovely guy, and it was as though we'd known each other for years. We just talked and talked, and it was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, time went on. I was invited to do more and more exhibitions. I was the first ever person to exhibit in Characters Art Gallery in Bolton, an exhibition which was opened by Fred Dibner from the television shows. Again, a lovely, lovely guy, very friendly. I got an invite to his house as he had a load of old scrap for me, and it was great, absolutely brilliant. In another exhibition I met Alan Bennett, the playwright, the actor, and Alan actually bought, it was a metal cat that I'd made to sit beside his fireplace in a cottage they had in Kettlewell in the Yorkshire Dales. I've done all sorts of commissions for people, and one of the most startling, I suppose, was a message from a man called Bashara Awad, who was the principal of the Bethlehem Bible College in Israel, who asked if I could make a crucifix for the college. And to cut a long story short, I did, and to this day that crucifix is still there in the Bethlehem Bible College. The reason I'm talking about this book is not just a plug for myself, but I'm in talks at the minute with a men's mental health charity, and 75% of any sales from this book will be donated to that charity. As a person who has suffered mental health issues myself over the years, I would like to put something back in to an organisation which is openly out there helping others. So, as I say, 75% of any sales will be going to this particular charity. I can't name the charity at the moment because we're in talks of how we're going to do it, the logistics of it, etc, etc. Just to let you know that that's what's happening. And as I say, to buy this book from Amazon, I believe it's £10, for which I will get paid £1.70, and 75% of that will go to this charity. However, if anyone buys the book from me via Scrapman Jenkinson at yahoo.com, we can arrange a price for this book, and whatever price we decide on, once again 75% will go to the charity, which means that that charity will get a lot more from the sale of this book. And that's about it. And as soon as I do get to know that I can mention the name and we can advertise it, then I will do a short upload and let everyone know exactly who it is and exactly what they need to do about it if you are interested. I would like to think that some of you would be interested, as most of us do know people who have suffered from some form of mental health problems in life. As I say, I know I have and continue to do so. Anyway, that's that. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Ask your friends and family to subscribe. Please support the sale of this book so the charity will benefit and will be able to help many other people over the next however many years. Click like, feel free to leave a comment and hit the bell icon for any future uploads. Thank you all so much once again for watching. Namaste.